The Yakima County Sheriff's Office defending its actions after killing dozens of roosters allegedly trained for fights. We're talking about that. Plus, we're tracing efforts to make sure that artificial intelligence can't secretly be used to sway voters in Washington state.
Weather-wise, most of us will be enjoying beautiful weather this weekend, but there's a couple of things you need to know, and I'll tell you all about it in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. Washington Governor Jay Inslee is delaying a decision on the controversial Horse Heaven wind farm project, saying state regulators need to take another look at the proposal. The Energy Facility Siting and Evaluation Council, or FSEC, made several changes to the wind farm proposal before sending it to the governor earlier this year for final approval. But today, Governor Inslee sent the proposal back, saying FSEC removed too many wind turbine locations from the project. He's suggesting that they consider setting operational conditions instead of outright banning those locations in order to balance protecting wildlife with creating as much electricity as possible. The governor also dismissed concerns about the visual impact of the wind turbines, saying, given the state's clean energy needs and requirements, adopting a zero-tolerance policy to visual impacts is inconsistent with state statutes. Adding, it is clear that turbines will be visible only from a distance, and none of the turbines will loom over anyone's home. He's directed FSEC to spend 3 months taking another look at the proposal and then send it back to him. So the saga continues, Stacey.
It does continue, and well, we've had a lot of wind lately, right?
The wind turbines have been busy out there.
They have been busy. Not so much today, though. Let's take a peek outside right now in the Tri-Cities. Look at that, 73 degrees. Now, a few clouds, but it's been a really pleasant day. Our humidity, 35%, and winds are light right now at 7 miles per hour. There are going to be a few changes that we're going to talk about coming up here in the next couple of days, depending on where you are. Temperatures around the area, 71 right now in Yakima, 68 Walla Walla, 65 in Pendleton. And remember yesterday how cool it was? Our temperatures moved up anywhere close to 20 degrees above where we were yesterday at this time. 19 degrees warmer right now in Tri-Cities, 18 in Walla Walla, 13 degrees warmer in Yakima. And the temperature roller coaster continues over the next couple of days. We gradually move up, only to drop back down a full 7 degrees, and then we'll hit those 80s as we get into your Memorial Day in the first part of next week. So mostly clear skies, good chance you'll see that full moon tonight. Breezy to gusty winds developing late tomorrow afternoon into Saturday. Mountain showers and maybe even some snow at the upper elevations Friday and Saturday. So if your camping plans are taking you to the hills, just be ready to get your rain guard out. And overall, though, nice weekend in the lower elevations. All the details coming up in your first alert full weather forecast. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. The Yakima Humane Society is in need of our help. The call for help comes after a fire happened overnight at the Yakima Humane Center. Now, officials tell us no animals were hurt, no food was damaged, and fire officials were able to contain that fire quickly. One of the things that was lost was their event storage shed that contained all their event things, which are vital to vaccination and adoption events, according to the Yakima Humane Society.
Adoption events, vaccination clinics. So it's very difficult not to have access to those tables, chairs, shade awnings, various items that we need for those vaccination and adoption events.
They say about $4,000 worth of supplies are damaged. Now, if you're looking to make a donation, you can go in person to the Yakima Humane Society Center, or you can go to their website or check out their Amazon wish list of items that people can donate to them. We have a link to that over on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Tonight, we are still seeing fallout from Operation Dizzy. That's the multi-agency law enforcement operation that resulted in more than 24 people being arrested last month and hundreds of roosters, allegedly used in fights, being rescued. But now the Yakima County Sheriff's Office says it shot and killed dozens of those birds. The Sheriff's Office says federal authorities took roosters from one location and sent them to an animal rescue, as you see here. But there was a second location, and the Sheriff's Office says because of trouble with warrants, the feds couldn't move in right away. A deputy investigating animal neglect at that second location saw the roosters weeks later, and the Sheriff's Office says they had to take action. So they ended up with more than 6 roosters that the Sheriff's Office says they killed because of a lack of available options for care and housing. Now, an animal rescue on the western side of the state says it had been in contact with the sheriff's office and the ATF, making preparations to take those birds. They said they were shocked when they learned the birds had been killed. Now, this is a statewide issue, and investigators say it's more common and more complicated than most people realize. We're going to take an in-depth look at the issue coming up tomorrow on Apple Valley News Now at 6. Tonight, we have continuing coverage as for the first time in the murder case involving 4 University of Idaho students, a Moscow police officer investigating the case took the stand this afternoon. Brian Koberger's defense team called the officer to testify. They're trying to understand exactly how the state tracked Koberger's cell phone the night of the murders and to have that information turned over to them by the state of Idaho. The next evidentiary hearing is scheduled for May 30th. We are expecting more witnesses to be called to the stand then. And a follow-up tonight, a federal judge has tossed the lawsuit by Gonzaga basketball legend John Stockton, claiming the Washington Medical Commission violated the free speech rights of doctors who were speaking out about COVID-19. The lawsuit claimed that the state cracked down on doctors who went against the mainstream COVID-19 beliefs. But a judge said the commission hasn't yet punished any of the doctors listed in the lawsuit, so it's too early to tell if their free speech rights were violated. He also said the state of Washington hasn't prevented the plaintiffs from hearing what they want to hear. Making national headlines tonight, we could see changes to concert tickets. The Department of Justice announced today it's suing to break up Ticketmaster's parent company, calling it an illegal monopoly in the United States. ABC's Rena Roy has the details.
The Department of Justice announcing an antitrust lawsuit has been filed against Live Nation and its wholly owned subsidiary, Ticketmaster.
It is time to break up Live Nation Ticketmaster. The American people are ready for it.
Attorney General Merrick Garland says the lawsuit was filed on behalf of music fans as well as artists, saying Live Nation suffocates its competition using a variety of tactics.
From acquisitions of smaller regional promoters and venues, to threats and retaliation, to agreements with rivals designed to neutralize them.
The DOJ accuses the company of creating a monopoly over the live entertainment market.
The result is that fans pay more in fees, artists have fewer opportunities to play concerts, smaller promoters get squeezed out, and venues have fewer real choices for ticketing services.
The lawsuit coming after a more than 2-year-long investigation into the company that has been under growing public scrutiny since a 2022 fiasco over ticket sales for Taylor Swift's Eras tour.
What the DOJ is asking for, first and foremost, is a structural relief, a reorganization of Live Nation and Ticketmaster so that they can stop what they are saying is anti-competition and monopoly-like practices.
Live Nation responding to the lawsuit in a statement saying the DOJ's lawsuit won't solve the issues fans care about relating to ticket prices, service fees, and access to in-demand shows. Adding, we will defend against these baseless allegations, use this opportunity to shed light on the industry, and continue to push for reforms that truly protect consumers and artists.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Also making national headlines tonight, the #1 golfer in the world was arrested by police in Louisville, Kentucky nearly a week ago. Now we're getting a better look at what happened. Louisville police say they have now released all the video they have, but body camera footage is not part of that because investigators say the arresting officer didn't turn his camera on. He's being disciplined for violating policy. Police say Scotty Scheffler ignored the officer who was trying to stop him from driving through a deadly crash investigation outside the PGA Championship early last Friday morning. Scheffler says it was a chaotic situation. He thought that he was cleared to go through. He is now facing multiple charges, including felony assault of a police officer. His attorney says the video shows that he didn't do anything wrong. Scheffler plans to plead not guilty during his arraignment hearing coming up in June. Now, this is something we've been covering for a while now. The Public Disclosure Commission of Washington made a final decision today for deepfakes in political advertising. So the proposed rules up for consideration this morning in Olympia. The commission did unanimously approve new rules that will go into effect in June of this year, just in time for the 2024 election cycle. This now requires committees and sponsors of political advertising who use synthetic media, that's the AI, to include that information in their spending reports.
And this is actually a very timely reminder to all elected officials.
That's right.
And into campaign season, and they need to be very careful.
The incident highlights the ease and accessibility by which AI-generated technology is making its way into the 2024 campaign cycle.
So commercial advertisers who sell synthetic media, advertisements generated by AI, would also have to include that information in their books of accounts payable for public inspection. Severe weather continues to slam the Midwest, the Southeast, and even the Northeast coast tonight. There have been hundreds of tornadoes reported across the country so far this year, and many communities are cleaning up as new storms hit. ABC's Perry Russum is tracking the latest.
In Texas, 3 possible tornadoes touching down, destroying homes and businesses.
All the fire alarms are going off.
The majority of the damage in Bell County. Flipped over cars, downed power lines. The storm bringing relentless rain with flooding inside this restaurant.
The door too?
This glass door breaking in the storm. Outside in the parking lot, debris launching into the side of buildings, with roofs ripped up across the street. Strong wind and hail in Jonesboro, Arkansas. It comes after a deadly tornado in Greenfield, Iowa on Tuesday. Iowa State Patrol now saying 4 people killed, at least 35 people injured. Another person killed 25 miles away.
These are all brand new.
Lisa Beeman searches for what's left in the rubble.
Scary moment. No one ever do it again.
The line of destruction so condensed, homes in the tornado's path destroyed. Others a block away, barely touched.
It is just horrific. It's hard to describe until you can actually see it, the devastation.
Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
We are seeing much more peaceful conditions here in our area. In fact, simply beautiful weather as many people are hitting the road for the holiday weekend. Stacey Lee is talking travel in your first alert forecast. Speaking of travel, here's your reminder to buckle up. State Patrol telling us they'll be watching for people who aren't wearing seatbelts. The concerning numbers that's prompting even more vigilance. Next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
Stan's gonna ride the Nebula Drop Tower.
Finally! I'm ready to ascend to the clouds, to go where no dino has gone before. Goodbye, Earth. Hi, Alice!
Whoa! He doesn't know it comes back down?
Apparently not. I'll let you know when I hit orbit. Drop Tower, I get it.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
You thought it would bust through the ceiling?
You came through a portal from another dimension. Weird stuff happens.
Tonight, destructive and deadly, the cleanup after fierce tornadoes ripped through communities. We're following the severe weather threatening millions. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Embrace the smooth, innovative vocals and dance moves of Morris Day and the Time, appearing for the first time at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish on Saturday, June 1st. A close collaborator with Prince and founding member of his band, Morris Day has a 2-decade mainstay with his own unique R&B sound. Tickets starting at just $30 are available at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Morris Day and the Time, along with special guest, the Family Stone, at Legends Casino Hotel on Saturday, June 1st. Get your tickets now.
Memorial Day weekend is finally here, and More Furniture is celebrating with store-wide sale prices and free white glove delivery all weekend long. It's your chance for huge savings on furniture, mattresses, and accessories all under one roof. Why buy online when you can get real furniture at a real value and have it delivered and professionally installed for free? Visit your local More Furniture this Memorial weekend.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
This Memorial Day, celebrate with Fred's Appliance and elevate your kitchen with unbeatable deals.
Fred's has a stainless LG French door fridge for only $18.99 after mail-in rebate. Keep your groceries fresh and your kitchen stylish.
Save up to $500 more when you bundle with other LG appliances.
Don't miss out. Visit Fred's today and transform your kitchen into the heart of your home.
Save on all major appliances at Fred's Memorial Day sale.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back. Law enforcement officers across the state are on the lookout for people not wearing their seatbelts. According to the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, the number of deaths and serious injuries involving people not wearing seatbelts has increased to the highest number they've seen since before 2010. Plus, according to data from the Safety Commission, in 2023, there was a 10% increase in deaths where people were not wearing their seatbelts. State Patrol Trooper Chris Thorson tells us you not only need to wear a seatbelt, you need to be wearing it properly.
Keep in mind that when we're talking about wearing seatbelts, we're talking about wearing them properly. We do run across some people who actually put their upper portion of the seatbelt underneath their arm because it's more comfortable for them. The problem is if that you get in a high-speed rear-end collision, your upper body's still going to move forward and strike the steering wheel or the front windshield.
Now, the fine for not wearing a seatbelt or having an appropriate child restraint means a ticket, a fine of $136, and it will also be reported to your insurance company. Now, between Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend, traffic safety officials refer to it as the 100 deadliest days on the road for teen drivers. They're seeing an average of 2,100 teen drivers involved in deadly crashes, which is another reason to bring awareness to distracted and drowsy driving, impaired driving, speeding, and seatbelt usage. Well, we've been talking about it all week. Experts are predicting this could be the busiest start to summer travel the TSA has ever seen. They're expecting nearly 3 million people to go through security nationwide today and tomorrow.
It's a pretty big increase from last year, and last year was a really big increase from the year before. So record volumes without question.
We haven't seen numbers like this for Memorial Day in nearly 20 years, not since 2005 that we've seen numbers this big. When we talk about the pandemic, again, we're not just talking about pre-pandemic numbers, we are surpassing pre-pandemic numbers.
So what does that mean for you? Well, experts say don't expect any empty seats on the plane and be prepared because severe weather across, as we've mentioned, the Midwest, the South, and the East Coast could all impact airline travel schedules. And for everybody traveling out of the Tri-Cities airport, be prepared for lots of company. You'll want to allow extra time to find a parking spot if you need one and to get through security. And a reminder, this spring, the parking rates increased. So it is now $12 per day for long-term parking, $16 per day for short-term parking. And airport officials say that extra money is going to go towards parking improvements and long-term expansion plans.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Glad I got my travel over with last week. There you go. All right, beautiful evening in Yakima. Almost looks like a painting on our Tannum Ridge sky cam tonight. 71 degrees there, humidity 31%, winds are light at 7 miles per hour. So overall, a nice evening in Yakima tonight. Let's take a look around the area as far as temperatures go this evening. Pretty mild. We do see those clouds out there. We're going to drop down into the mid-40s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, upper 40s here and mid-40s for the Columbia Basin, and those mid-40s there along the foothills of the Blue. So overall, not a bad night. A little bit cool. Grab a coat out the door if you're going to be out a little bit later. Let's take a look at what's going on tomorrow on our Futurecast. If you are heading towards the mountains or to the Seattle area or the Oregon coast, you're going to encounter some showers, and we're going to see those roll in, mainly impacting our mountain areas and Cascades. Could see a stray shower come through Ellensburg and Yakima, but not a lot of accumulation there. And we're also going to see some heavy showers developing in the southern portion of the Blue Mountains just outside of Pendleton. So that's what things are looking like tomorrow. A little unsettled again. Could even see a stray little shower come through our area, but overall looking pretty good. Cloudy skies getting into our Saturday overnight. Those temperatures cool down and there could be some snowflakes in those upper elevations. Again, for my campers out there, be prepared for some active weather in the Cascades and in the Blues and Wallowas as well over the next 2 days. Tomorrow's going to be mostly sunny, breezy winds picking up in the afternoon. Look at these temperatures finally up into the mid 70s, 76 Tri-Cities, 72 for Walla Walla, 69 in Pendleton. We'll have 72 in Yakima. So great temperatures heading into this Memorial Day weekend. Winds have been an issue over the last few days, looking pretty calm through the area. A little bit breezy in the Ellensburg area, but nice and light compared to where we were the last couple of days. Let's look at Futurecast, though. We are going to see some breezy to gusty winds developing, especially on Friday afternoon and evening. Now, tomorrow morning in the Columbia Basin, Hermiston, and Tri-Cities, we'll see temperatures in the 20s, 23 along the Dayton area. Look what happens in the afternoon. Those winds really pick up. So those of us driving those RVs down the Columbia River Gorge, it's going to be very windy there, as well as the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. So be prepared for those shifting winds when you're driving those those high-profile vehicles. As we get to Saturday and we see active weather, the pressure is going to tighten up, and we're going to see gusty winds once again along the foothills and those other areas. Very gusty winds in the afternoon in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities, which could be impacting your golf game. Let's take a look at our golf forecast for the weekend. Sunny day, some breezy winds in the afternoon. Tomorrow morning, though, good day for some golf. On Saturday, we'll see partly sunny skies, clouds coming through, gusty winds, though, up to 25 or 30 miles an hour. Sunday, beautiful day. Grab your sunscreen. That's what you're going to need for your golf forecast. If you're traveling out of town, you're going to want to prepare for rain on the west side there in the Seattle area. Also going to see some rain along the coastal areas in Oregon and in the mid-60s. Temperatures back up to 70 on Sunday. If you're heading up north to the Spokane region, look for those gusty winds there as well. Here's our 7-day planning forecast. Breezy winds, not bad looking. And in the Tri-Cities, breezy to gusty winds. 84 on your Memorial Day. Walla Walla looking good. Look at those temperatures on Memorial Day Monday, 81 degrees. And in Hermiston, 82. Going to be nice and sunny there as well. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Up next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, we are talking about the new steps you'll need to take if you are planning a visit to Mount Rainier National Park this summer.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Now is a great time to get an offer you'll love on the Accord Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid. Inventory is here, so bring on the fun. Bring on the weekend getaways. Bring on the memories. And get a great offer on a Honda, named the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
The Memorial Day savings are on now, this week at Walker's Furniture, with big holiday discounts on all your favorite brands. Get the biggest savings of the season, or take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing.
This week at Walker's. Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, celebrating 20 years of employee ownership with great savings, including $50 off a Mega Master stainless steel 6-burner gas grill. Save more now only at Bi-Mart.
It's your chance to save during the Memorial event going on now at More Furniture. Find amazing values for your home under $500. Get this solid wood queen bed in 2 color options for only $495. Sink into comfort with this sofa featuring reversible chaise for only $495. Or get the family together around this dining table with 6 chairs for only $495. Available in 2 color options. Visit your local More Furniture for these and other amazing sales specials.
Watch me. Watch me take the stage. It's okay to stare. Not long ago, it seemed things weren't fair. A face like my friend's, that's all I would want. Now I can smile anytime I'm in front. I feel pretty. I must be a star. They helped me come a long way. I'll show you how far. Watch me. World-class procedures for cleft lip and palate at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
I think my husband is in danger.
Well, check this out. Kia has just launched its first compact electric SUV called the EV3. The vehicle is expected to cost between $35,000 and $50,000, although tax credits might lower that bill for some buyers, especially here in Washington. Kia says it's planning to develop a wide range of EV models priced between $30,000 and $80,000, including this one, which again is the EV3. The Mount Rainier National Park is starting a summer pilot program of a timed entry reservation system starting tomorrow. Now, that reservation system was put in place to improve visitors' experience and hopefully reduce wait times to get into the park. Timed reservations will be needed at the Nisqually and the Stevens Canyon entrances in the Paradise Corridor. After July 4th, there will be timed entries required at the White River entrance to the Sunrise Corridor as well. The reservations will be required between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. If you enter before or after that, you will not need a reservation. We're going to take one more quick look at your forecast with Stacy next. And still ahead tonight, the police officer in Kentucky who arrested the #1 golfer in the world outside of a championship tournament, well, he's now facing discipline. World News Tonight has much more coming up at 5:30.
The Golf Forecast, sponsored by the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic, August 12th through the 18th.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is a short drive to big fun. Plan your weekday getaway and play on one of our hot slots or hit one of our championship courses for a round of golf. Wait, there's more. Catch a movie, have a family night of bowling, and go out to eat. This is what a weekday should feel like. And this month, race towards big wins during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes with over $13,000 given away every Friday and Saturday. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Get ready, Walla Walla. The sweetest season is here. Join us at the ballpark as the Walla Walla Sweets hit the field for another unforgettable season. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a fun night out, there's something for everyone at a Walla Walla Sweets game. Grab your peanuts, popcorn, and Lucky Cap, because this season the Walla Walla Sweets are bringing the thrill of baseball right to your backyard. Don't miss out on the excitement. Get your tickets now and be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience. Let's play ball.
It's the Walker's Furniture Memorial Day mattress sale. Get big discounts on all your favorite mattress brands with even bigger savings on Serta iComfort Eco and Beauty Rest Black Hybrid sets. Plus, no interest financing with no money down at Walker's.
If you are having emotional, psychological, or severe anxiety issues, get medical help because your mental health is vitally important. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Mental health services at Prosser Memorial Health's primary care clinics. Visit prosserhealth.org.
No matter how he got here, how alone she feels, how they've struggled to support their best friend, what's important is this moment when they reached out and said, I can't do this alone. And we said, that's okay. We'll figure it out together. If you or a loved one needs support, our trained counselors can help you too. 988, anywhere, anytime.
Well, happening right now, students from 9 elementary schools are competing in the Pasco School District All-Star Soccer Tournament. That's going on over at Edgar Brown Stadium until 8 tonight. Our Monique Ledesma is headed that way. She's going to have a live report for us coming up tonight at 6. Stacey, I know those kids are glad the rain took a break.
The weather, the wind, and the rain.
Yes.
So it's the perfect weather for soccer. And I think there's a Dust Devil game tonight as well. So really good night for all of that. And it's also a good time for us to check out our favorite moment of the night.
Always a good time.
Our viewer weather photo of the day
wow.
from Ken Rutledge. Check that out. Storms south of Eltopia. Pretty cool looking clouds and that beautiful sun beaming off of that. So real easy to share your weather photos. Just get your smartphone and click that QR code on the right side of your screen, or just go to AppleValleyNewsNow.com and click on the weather tab and you'll see submit your weather photo. All right, let's take a quick peek at your day for tomorrow. Looking good, actually on the warm-ish side, 8 o'clock in the morning at the bus stop, by midday in the 70s, and look at those nice warm temperatures later on. I will tell you though, we will see those winds picking up tomorrow afternoon and a little bit breezy in the morning in the Tri-Cities. So.
All right, so definitely be careful if you're going to have a bonfire for Memorial Memorial Day.
There you go. Just be very careful.
All right. Thanks, Stacey, and thanks so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. We're back tonight at 6.